Brian Muraru is our sign language interpreter for tonight. And remember, we would love to hear from you. You can send us your comments and feedback and even suggestions for stories that you would like us to cover. And you can send them on our social media pages. That is KBC Channel 1 on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram. Now, the National Treasury is warning MPs against rejecting revenue-raising measures contained in the Finance Bill 2024. In a letter to the office of the Clerk of the National Assembly, Treasury says failure to approve the Finance Bill as it is will create a fiscal deficit of at least 200 billion shillings and will trigger major budget cuts, adversely affecting key projects to be financed by the budget.
The National Treasury's letter to the National Assembly advising against rejecting revenue-raising measures as contained in the Finance Bill 2024 elicited objection from the minority side.
First and foremost, the Cabinet Secretary is treading on very slippery grounds and indeed dangerous grounds. First, by purporting to direct the House on what it's supposed to do in its legislative role. Two, is also anticipating debate, because as far as I'm aware, we are still at the stage of debating this bill. So what I want to ask you, Honorable Speaker, first and foremost, is to call the CS to order. To order from your chair. He cannot be seen to be supervising this House. In other words, actually, he's trying to put pressure on this House to act in a particular manner.
The leader of minority, Opiyo Wandayi, while demanding the advisory be withdrawn, said the imbalance in the budget can be addressed through a supplementary budget, a plea that was dismissed by the leader of majority, Kimani Ichung'wah.
Are they saying that they were never to look for money to finance the budget that we passed last week? If so, the logical thing, Honorable Speaker, is to do a supplementary budget.
But we cannot say that at this point what we should be doing is a supplementary budget. What shall we be supplementing if we are even yet to pass the appropriations bill? We need to pass the appropriations bill and the finance bill so that we complete the budget-making cycle.
According to Treasury, rejection of the proposed revenue-raising measures would cause a fiscal deficit of 200 billion shillings. Among the budget cuts to be undertaken, should the bill fail, include Constituency Development Fund to be reduced by 15 billion shillings, fertilizer subsidy will be reduced by 5 billion shillings, road projects will be cut by 15.1 billion shillings, irrigation projects 1 billion shillings, ICT Authority to lose 6.7 billion shillings, cash transfer program will be reduced by 5.5 billion shillings, last mile connectivity to be reduced by 7 billion shillings, among an array of cuts.
If we are to reduce the proposed revenue estimates, Honorable Speaker, then concurrently, and I said it on Tuesday, something must give in.
The leader of majority, while defending the Treasury's position, said the House must strike a balance between the supply of monies it appropriates and ways and means of financing such expenditures. Gishoki Washira, Prime Edition.